Hello everybody, you're here with Claro Beauty. Very happy to see you, even though I don't see you. Very happy that you're here with me. So welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about Lisa Eldridge new eyeshadows. So they're liquid eyeshadows I just got, and of course I thought about it and I'm like, I should just get 2 or 3. Couldn't choose, so I got all 5. And besides, I'm already a big fan of her brand and I have almost all her items, so I couldn't just skip now. Although if she continues to, becoming a full brand like she is now with all the items that she has, then perhaps I should start, limiting myself a little bit. All right, so the reason I'm showing you the box is because look how beautiful it is. I mean, attention to detail. So I wanted to show you how, see, it has that little logo that is the L of Lisa, of course, and then the lips. And I think I'm very attracted to it because my last name is Lara, and so L. And so I'm very used to seeing the L everywhere, right, from my last name. Anywho, so there's another detail. There's again her logo, and then this in particular is Lisa. This is the color Lisa. And so when you open it, look how cute. I mean, just the attention to detail. So obviously, again, her logo, and then you pull it out and there you have it. So there's the Lisa Eldridge, and then of course, these are very easy to see. I already pulled all of them out of the boxes. These are very easy to see, the colors, right? So let me see if I can pick them all up. All of them have that beautiful thing, and then the name. I don't know if I can, but all right, there you go. La 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 la. So the only one that I was very in the fence of getting is the gold one. However, I'm happy I did get them all. Why? I'll explain the reasons of each. So Bianca is kind of pinkish and kind of shimmery, you see that? And we're gonna test them out. But so I thought this is very cool tone. I have already some Chantecaille sort of in that arena. And if you saw my channel on the, on the eyeliners, this is Misty Rock from by Terry. Very similar in that way. We'll swatch and see how similar they are. But so I was like, should I get it or not? But this seemed to be one of favorites, right? Everybody was gonna go for it. And I think Lisa also came with it, etc. And it's true. Most of the YouTube videos I've seen, or most of the Instagram, they're coming with Bianca or Angelica. Seems like Angelica is the favorite. So that is the second one. And so Angelica is a little more neutral. Look at the comparison. So it's not as cool. And this is Bianca, you see, and then this is Angelica, which seems more in the neutral topaz-y, I wouldn't say brownish, but so I thought that was gonna be the second most favorite. And so those two were kind of like almost a must sort of thing. But then you started becoming a little bit in other colors, and I will show you. So the other one that I thought it was going to be a favorite was this one. Why? Because of the holidays, because of it was the darkest one. This is Lisa, and look how beautiful that ebony, sort of color. And we'll try them out, and you can use this as a liner. And so I thought this was going to be the third favorite. And then there was this two. So these two, one is golden, one is more copper. And copper obviously is very recommended for blue eyes because of the orange. I think this will definitely make an impact, make a look, but it is that very precise look. This reminds me a lot of everything I've tried with Charlotte Tilbury. The Walk of Shame, all the copper. There's a whole line of the copper sort of line-ish for blue eyes, and there's another one more burgundy for green eyes, etc. So this reminded me a lot of that, and I do have a lot of her stuff, so I was in the fence. But and then there's the gold. Golds are usually not my best colors. However, lately I tried some of Pat McGrath golds and I kind of started falling in love with that kind of look, even though it's not with my coloring, but you know, sometimes you just want to change a difference, and so I started liking it. So again, I think Lisa thought of all of these things and knew that these were sort of the favorites, and you know, to have a full collection for different skin tones, for different eye looks, etc. I think this 5 she knew was going to be a hit run, and so I just got them all. So let's start doing some of the swatches. Now, I'm not sure if I should just do a full look with one of them and or do one in one. But what I do know is I want to swatch them. So for sure, I'm going to do Bianca here. And for sure, I'm not going to try this on. Why? Because I see most of people in YouTube and other videos are trying this one. So oof, maybe I'm putting too much. And I just want to swatch it next to the by Terry that I just mentioned, Mystic Rock. And if you watch my other video where I'm showing this ones, there I have the comparison with the Chantecaille eyeshadow. You see that? Not at all similar. I think this one is very cool tone, very party-like, very pinky. I mean, it's just gorgeous, lilac. No wonder it's one of favorites, right? So let me just swatch them all real quick, and then we'll decide what we're gonna put on. So this will be Angelica, which I thought it was the second favorite. And I'm mentioning they are favorites, who knows, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they have become second favorites or not. So what I do know is just by first swatch, the applicator does come with enough product. So I'm glad I did that first, so then I will put it on my hand a little bit and then put it on my eyes maybe. Well, we'll see. So far I have swatched Bianca and Angelica. And then let's go with this copper, Diana. There's my dog. Diana, I am very excited to try out because of that copper look. With my eyes, I think this will be such a, holy moly, kind of a beautiful, totally look. Instead of gold, go with copper. I mean, it can really make a statement. Look at that. The only thing I'm seeing right now is that I am wearing this kind of purplish violet, so obviously the contrast with that copper will be too much, but who knows, maybe we'll make a statement. And then there's the golden, and the golden name is Lauren. This is very interesting, right? To put people's name on. Wow, look at that. Now for the holidays, guys. Whoa. Oh my God, now I'm undecided because I really like both. I think that's the kind of mood I am. Not the first two, which are very natural. What I hear on the videos is that if you apply the first layer, it can be very, very light, just a tiny bit. And then if you apply a little more, like with the applicator, like I'm doing right now, you can really build up the color. Now, I'm being very surprised by this last color, Lisa. It doesn't have as much spark. It's shiny, but it doesn't have, like, you see this one, right? Like with the silver sparkly that is just like eel spark. This one is a little more subdued, which probably we appreciate since it's such a dark color without being black. I mean, it's ebony. If you and it has a little bluish, do you see that? If you heard me in another video where I'm talking about for blue eyes, I use a lot of burgundy, and that's supposed to be recommended for green eyes. And so I thought, yeah, I guess for blue eyes, I have to search or look for more ebony, dark grays, things like that. So this will be perfect, amazing. So, oh my God, I wish I can hear you right now and see which one you would like to see on my eyes. And by the way, before I decide, I need to tell you what I have on my face right now. I have the, of course, Lisa Eldridge foundation. I did use a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury corrector, which you know I'm always use. I don't think I'm gonna mention it anymore. I'm just gonna list it on the things that I always wear, because I always put that on and I don't wanna bore you every single time. So I have the Lisa Eldridge foundation. I have the Lisa Eldridge lip liner in a fair, which is the most neutral that I have from her. And I am wearing one of her lipsticks, and I decided to go with, was it Painterly? Yes, Painterly. And the reason I chose this one, I thought it was the most brownish neutral. I thought this is the one that will go the most, because I was in between that one or this one, which is Painterly. This is a little more red. And so I wanted the most neutral to then try the eyeshadows. We can always change, because I could always have gone berry or a little more pinkish, given the color of my shirt. But you know, now that I said that, I kind of wish, because of my shirt and I'm looking at it, I wish there was an eyeshadow that was platinum or silver, you know, just like the shiny color on that, but without the pink. Of course, this will go perfect with this, but I don't know, this is too bright. This is too neutral. Ay, Dios mío. So I can go with this one. I'm not in the mood for that right now. So I'm in between these two. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for that copper, even though it goes against everything. Because the golden, the copper. All right, let's do the copper, guys, and see. And the copper is Diana. Wow, Jesus. So let me pull up a brush. Which brush should I just apply? I guess this one. Yeah, to fix whatever if I need to. I heard that for most of them, you really don't need a brush. You can just use your finger. Use some, not touch of the nut. Yeah, I'll use this too. But I don't know. They seem bold, and they seem, what I'm noticing is they dry. They give you a little bit of time. Once I applied it, it was sort of wet, but by this moment, I think it will be hard to move the product. So we have to keep that in mind. All right. If I'm rambling and taking my time, is because I'm a little nervous. So another thing that I had thought of doing was to use one color in the lid and another one sort of out here. I mean, what would happen if I put this on the lid and then that one above? Should we try that? Yeah, let's try that. Okay. Okay, so far I've seen everybody using it all in one lid and just a little bit above, and it looks beautiful, and that way you see the color. But I don't feel like doing that. I want to try both, just like I just described to you. Let's see, right? Let's play. You know that if you're here, we're gonna play like that. Let's see. So I took the golden, and I'm just gonna, wow. So I'm just gonna put it all the way to the center. Wow. And I'm just gonna pat it. You know, I've been betting against myself of how long in YouTube would I be before I start doing my nails. Well, because they're too obvious on film, and I used to go to the nail salon and have them all nice and ready all the time. Oh my God, I love this color. Look at that. And I'm not even applying it all the way, but you see, a one and done sort of thing. I mean, look how beautiful. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Wow. I would bring out some golden gloss to kind of tie it together. Oof. But then will finish the fun, right? So should I put the copper or not? Or some of the black? Oh my God. Imagine some of the Lisa on the outer. Guys, what should I do? The copper or the black? I wish I can do them all. Should I do one eye and one eye? I didn't want to do that, but all right, I'm calling for Lisa now. All right, so I was gonna put the copper on the outside, but hijo mano. Now I have Lisa on me. Yeah, let's put the Lisa, just because I'm feeling that way. I'm actually kind of lining. Why lining? I don't know. I'm finding out with you guys. Okay. Now I'm feeling that maybe the copper would have been a great idea, but we're gonna keep playing. I'm not gonna give in just yet because I'm thinking, all right, I have to think fast because this will dry, right? So I'm gonna right now just kind of clean up the edges. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to put the copper on top. What do you guys think? Yes, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna stop hesitating like I've been, but you know, when I'm being creative and when I'm having fun with makeup, that's what I do. Of course, I didn't have a channel, right? So now I have to be aware of the time and of a final look. So oh yeah. Wow, these are awesome. They're amazing. They're amazing to play with, I have to tell you. All right, so let's see here. I'm using the other side of the brush because the other side I use the black. All right. I wish I knew how to edit and I could put some music while I do this, but I can also take off all this time that I am putting it on. But I think it's important that you watch how it comes along, right? I mean, I will definitely go and put mascara and all of that off of camera, so you don't have to wait, but what do you guys think? Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more of this copper to enhance. You know what this is reminding me of? The 80s. Ooh. Okay, I need to concentrate because I think I might be messing it up. Before it dries, hold on guys, hold on. All right, why am I whispering? I don't know. I hope you can hear me. Okay. Now the issue that I do one eye and then the other is that then I have to remember what I did, and I'm not very good at that. I will be doing both at the same time. So brushing, brushing, brushing. Baby, baby, if you love me like this, and you love me like that. What is that song called? You guys know it? All right. I like it. So at this moment, I think I will place a little bit of, not Angelica, but the first one, Bianca. Yep. Am I gonna do that? Yes, I will. So what I'm gonna do, putting a little bit on my hand, because I know this thing dries fast. Woo. And I'm gonna take a smaller brush and I'm going to add it in the inner corner. Wow. These are so much fun to play with. Right? All right. And I think, given that I'm becoming this very sophisticated look, I think I'm gonna have to put a red lipstick. And of course, Lisa Eldridge is the perfect queen of that. I'm even thinking of the Jazz, Velvet Jazz, which is, So I hope you're liking this look. And this could be another partying sort of look. And so, because what did I use in the inner? I think it was the golden, and I'm glad I put the golden and not the copper now, because look at the copper. The copper is just amazing. It might become my favorite, especially if I do a one and done. That copper is just, what do you call it? Walk stopper? I don't know what you call it, but you know, that it will just stop the party because it just looks gorgeous. So I just put a little bit more of the same golden, because I prefer the golden to be more in the center. I'll bring back a little bit down here just to make a little cohesiveness. Go. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. All right, guys. I'm going to go and make my other eye. Liquid liner. Not liquid liner. I'm just going to put mascara. Let's leave it like this, right? And I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back, and I am back with both eyes. Of course, now I feel like a real makeup artist because I was putting the colors on my hand and then with the brush. So, but I love this. I actually wish, which I think there might be coming, that I had a little blush with more copper on it. And I was looking to see what can I wear. Now, I don't have much copper because usually I stay away from those things. I do have this Dior Backstage that has a little more of that peachy and this. It's not coppery. I'm sure I might have something that will resemble, but I couldn't remember. I couldn't think of anything, but I am loving this. It's totally taking me to the 80s, even though I was not that old then, but you know, that kind of disco. Let's put a little bit of this. And I'm combining this too. It's a little brownish, so let me first put a little bit here. Yeah, and but now I'm thinking maybe Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona might have a little bit of that. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of the peachy. But you know, peachy is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a little more coppery. But I guess this will do because it has that peach, a little bit of the pink, just to brighten it up a little bit. Because, for example, I have like the Natasha Denona tan. Let's see if this has any color. No, it will be too brownish. And I have the Bloom. Let's see if this one, no, this will have totally peach. Maybe this one, right? A little bit. Let's put just a little bit, just to see. It's gonna be too bright maybe, but I wanna match a little bit. Yeah, see? So it doesn't look so out of place, the eyes. And now actually the little things in my shirt, even though it's burgundy, they kind of go because, you know, what was it in the 80s? The, you know, that bowl that had all these sparkles everywhere. But look how beautiful it's starting to come together. I love it. All right, so I better stop now because in that I'm gonna overdo it. But I was not expecting at all to call this a holiday look, but I think it's gorgeous. I am very happy I didn't do just a wine and done. You totally can't do it. You totally can use it for the day. I totally want even this copper color, but I think that did make the day. But you saw, I might have changed them around. I was going for gold and copper, and that would have been it. That would have looked great too. We could have gone all black and the gold on top. I think that would look gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm getting too excited. I think I'm very, very happy I got all 5 shades. I think they're very versatile. I think you can put it from morning to night. I think they can become subtle or they can become fun. So, oh my God, there's a reason why I love Lisa Eldridge, because for me, and you heard me said this before, especially the brands that there's a person right behind it right now, you know, because there's some brands that there was a person behind it for sure, but then now they passed away or they're older, right? And so now other people have taken it. But being with the original, the one that created the idea, there's a feeling when you're using their brand that kind of, it's not that you get into their mind. I don't know, maybe Lisa will see this video and say, what are you doing to my eyeshadows? But I feel that way. I feel it with Westman Atelier. I feel it with this. I feel it with even Selena Gomez. I mean, there's something to going into, you know, Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, something to go into their world sort of thing. In any case, because this is all about being creative, and here I am rambling, but I ramble towards the end of my videos because there's a message sort of thing involving here, and it has to do with being creative and being inspired and being in the energy of creativity. There's something so healing, so empowering, and that's why I do this, and that's why I ramble and tell you all about it, because I'm passionate about it. So anywho, I will leave it at that. I hope you like this look like I did. Now in this, you could, well, let's put the glass, the golden glass. And now I do have many glasses. I don't use them enough, but I do have 2, let's see, that could work here or that I'm thinking of. So there's this 2, all right. So I found them. This one is MAC, and it's gold. So if I would have done it the other way around where the gold was more pronounced, maybe I would put this. It still could work. Or I have this from Pat McGrath. This is Lavendering. So this one I would have wear, especially with the Bianca. But, so do we want this or do we want gold? Let's put this one, Lavendering. Why? Because remember, I used Bianca in the inner corner and I have this kind of silvery thing. So the gold might be too much, but let's see. Oh. I mean, look how much fun. I like this. I think it's fun, it's different. I think it brings it together with the shirt. However, I don't totally love it. So let's try the gold. And I'm not gonna completely take it off because remember what I said in the last videos. If you've seen other of my videos, if not, welcome to be here. But I think the trend is going to mix and combine many colors that we're not used to combine them that much. So I'm gonna leave a little bit there. And let me put this MAC. And this is actually not the one I was looking for. Oh, I know which one. I also have the Fenty. Yeah. And you know, there is the gloss from Tom Ford that is very trendy right now, very golden. I haven't gotten it because I usually don't. I mean, I have golden. You see this MAC and Fenty in golden, but I have found that they're not necessarily my colors, but maybe they're becoming my colors because I love this look. All right, so there you have it. And I hope you like this look. This is the final look. We're gonna end up here. This is the time that I remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, to please ring the bell in the right-hand corner of the screen, to comment, suggest, what do you think? Is it too much, too over the top? Or we can still have fun with makeup and maybe bring the 80s back in a metallic sort of way for 2022. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.